bones, it is the Necro Zoo, and it is the first haul of October. Now I know this is kind of late, so let's go ahead and get right into it. The 4K of the week is John Wick 3, Parabellum, Keanu Reeves, Mark Dacascos. Picked this up at Best Buy. I do own 1 and 2. I've watched 1, 2 I have not really watched, so I might go ahead and watch them all in a row. But pretty cool pickup. The Scream Factory Blu-ray this week was the collector's edition of The Craft. A pretty cool 90s movie with Nev Campbell, Veruza Balk, what's her name? Robin Tunney. Pretty cool witch movie, like high school witch movie. I did not own this. I picked this up at FYE. It was less than $30, so pretty cool to add it to the Scream Factory collection. Awesome for the season. I did go ahead and pick up Child's Play, the new one. Aubrey Plaza, some young kid. I have not seen this yet, so I'll be checking it out this month. I was never too big on the old Child's Play franchise, but I do enjoy it. It's pretty cool, but not like the biggest fan. But you know, they did not release a 4K of this, which was strange, so I had to go ahead and pick up this Blu-ray. Pretty cool. I'm interested to check it out. I've heard some cool things. Of course, some people hate it, like any movie, but interested to check it out. I went ahead and picked up this Stephen King Cat's Eye Steelbook because I only own the regular DVD release. A young Drew Barrymore, James Woods. Of course, everybody knows the like little troll segment in this. Awesome stories in here. It's like a anthology. Pretty cool creepy stories. I was watching the trailer of this, surprisingly, and it's weird how it shows like Christine and Cujo like setting up Stephen King stories for this, so it was pretty cool. Like I said, be nice to watch this in Blu-ray. Probably put it up in the 4K setup just to see it nice and cool, but awesome for the season. Cat's Eye. And I've been wanting to watch this, but I haven't come across it. I ended up picking it up at Target for $15, and it is The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot. Now, I love me some Nazi action in movies. I love me some Bigfoot action. Sam Elliott's in here, the guy from Office Space. So really interested to check this out. Seems interesting, seems well made, so I want to check this one out. I might watch this right now after I do this vid. I've picked up another Bigfoot movie, Out in the Wild. The rest of these are DVDs. I pretty much got them for either 50 cents or $1, but a lot of them were 50 cents. This is a Trauma release, Bigfoot. Now, I've never seen this. Probably pretty cheesy since it's from Trauma, but be interested to watch it. I picked up another Bigfoot movie, Sasquatch Hunters. Now, I do own a movie that just says Sasquatch, so pretty sure this is a different one. But love me some Sasquatch action, so Check it out. Here's another one I found. Um, Pretty low budget Yeti. Oh. Pretty cool for the Bigfoot collection. Sasquatch. I looked this one up. Wild Country. It's a Scottish film, and I think some kids get lost in the woods, and there's either wolves or a werewolf chasing them. So, it'd be pretty interesting to check this one out. 50 cents. Check it out. Dead Mary, unrated. Never heard of this one. Seems pretty interesting. Check it out. Don't own this, so picked it up for $1 just to check it out. Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. Looks kind of interesting. A Hispanic theme in this one, like in LA or something like that. East side. Check it out. Not too much into Paranormal Activity. I love the first one, but after that, I'm a collector. Gotta have them all. I'm sick like that. A lot of people talk crap about this movie. I have yet to really watch it. I'll make my own opinion on it. That is Ghostbusters, the remake, with Kristen Wiig, and Melissa McCarthy. Check it out for $1. I finally found another tartan Asian extreme movie. I do have a couple of them, but I do not own this one. Lady Vengeance. Came with the insert, so that was pretty cool. Added to the tartan extreme collection. Awesome. Some random Dimension Extreme Steel Trap. Never heard of this one. It does have like some kind of a slasher back here, so interesting to check it out. Botched with Steven Dorff. Another one, just a random buy, but it does says a bloody great movie, so add it to the collection. Sequestrados, which means like kidnapped or like like kidnapped or like held for ransom. I think this is a Spanish movie. Like it's all the languages. I mean the dialogue is in Spanish, but I do understand Spanish, so I'll check it out. Probably have some nightmares. Kooky. I do not own this Brad Pitt movie, and it's pretty old. Has Roddy McDowall in it. Cutting Class. So, like I said, I don't own this one, and I never seen it. So, pretty cool. Add it to the collection. Suspect with Dennis Quaid and Cher. I came across this one time, and the disc was like really, really bad. So I didn't buy it. It was like 50 cents. But this one, the disc is good, but the case is a little bit like wrinkly. But some crazy drama action. All right, add it to the collection. Papillon with Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman. I know this is an old school movie, escaping like a war prison, I guess, or something like that. But I've never seen it, so don't own it. Add it to the collection. Now, surprisingly, I own this movie on Blu-ray, but I've never come across it in the wild on DVD. So I just went ahead and picked it up for 50 cents. And I've actually never seen it. Like, I've seen clips of it, and I know all the main like scenes and stuff, but I've never really watched it like from beginning to end. So I might end up watching it, and that is Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro, and a really, really young Jodie Foster. Um, this did have the insert, I'm pretty sure, yes. Uh, classic movie. If you're into filmmaking, they say this is pretty much something you must watch. Like I said, I have not watched it ever like completely through, so I might end up watching this. So, pretty cool. I do own the Blu-ray though, but I'm sick with that. Forced to Fight with Gary Daniels and Peter Weller. Some cheesy martial arts action, cage fighting. Yeah. I also picked this up. Now I have all three from the trilogy on 4K. Dark Knight Rises. I love this movie. I prefer to watch this movie over Dark Knight, and that's basically for Anne Hathaway's butt and Tom Hardy's Bane. Now, a lot of people would say, "Oh, that Bane, it's not like the comics." Or I got news for you. The Joker from Dark Knight isn't like the comics. He's completely different. So that's not a big deal to me. I just enjoy the interpretation, and he's awesome. That Bane is like one of my favorite characters. He did go on to cross over into a lot of like commercial, like people always do that, or whatever. So that tells you that it was good, and he crossed into like other, like into the mainstream. So awesome. Christopher Nolan movie, ends the trilogy, ends it in an awesome way. I did see this at the theaters. It was awesome. So Dark Knight Rises on 4K. I recently picked up Avengers Endgame. I do not own Infinity War, so I picked it up for I think 50 cents. So I'm gonna check it out. One day I'll come across it on Blu-ray or 4K. This is another superhero movie that I have yet to watch. I do like the first one, Deadpool 2. Ryan Reynolds, what's his name? Josh Brolin, as Cable. So, like I said, I haven't watched this, so that's why I picked it up for 50 cents. But, if I really enjoy it, I'll pick it up on Blu-ray or 4K. This is an old school movie with John Murray, Meg Tilly, James Keach. Moving Violations. Now, this is an Anchor Bay release, and it is kind of rare. Not too rare, but it did have the insert. Pretty funny movie. I kind of like remember this like in the recesses of my mind, but I'm not for sure that I've really seen it. But it's like Police Academy, where they like have to take a driving course, and the cops like hate them, and so pretty cool. Added to the Anchor Bay collection. Now this is an awesome movie. I love this movie. I've been looking for it for a long time. In fact, I was this close to ordering it off of eBay, but I never did, which was pretty cool because I ended up picking it up for 50 cents. And that is Just One of the Guys. You have, what's her name? Joyce Hauser or something like that. Pretty beautiful girl. She's come out in different 80s movies. In here she plays a girl that has to dress as a guy to like get her, she's like a writer for the school newspaper, and she wants her stories published, and it's pretty cool. You also have William Zabka, who was Johnny in Karate Kid. He plays another jerk in this one, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Jacoby, one of the Jacoby brothers in here, he's pretty funny, and the really young Cheryl and Femme. Pretty cool 80s classic. This is a pretty funny movie. Pretty cool. Like I said, I've been looking for it for a while. I'm not sure if it's on Blu-ray. It probably is, but this is good enough for me. So 50 cents. And I did pick up one VHS. and that was Night of the Living Dead, uh, 25th Anniversary Collector's Edition. I just came across this in like what's it called? Savers. So it was, I think it was 50 cents, or I think it might have been a buck. But it does have two cassettes. One is the movie, and one is the documentary about the Night of the Living Dead. Um, so pretty cool. Just some randomness for the VHS collection. Of course, Night of the Living Dead, George A. Romero's zombie classic. Pretty good at any Halloween to watch it, you know. So, you know what I'm really interested in? I'm interested in watching the colorized version. I think I might own it on DVD, but I'll have to double check. But this, I just bought it just for the collection. I've never seen that documentary, but it might have been ported onto a newer release. But oh well, pretty cool for the collection. Uh, it's a Halloween time of the season, so awesome. Anyways, guys, that's the haul. As always, I've been really busy, but I do hope everybody's enjoying their October. A lot of cool October content out there. Check it out. I'll get back with you. See you in the next video.